Get to this position. Sorry, you're still gonna have to look at my good side. I want you to spin your ass all the way around. There you go. Right. Get to my three-quarter mount, three-quarter grip. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Because when I spin him to the ground, boom, I'm gonna be across here. So this is where you guys need to see. I want everybody on this side of me, right? So you can see what my hands are doing here. Right now, the reason I love this one so much is because I've already got his arm buried. Right? If I try to go to this three-quarters with him still having the underhook, his arm's gonna be outside. Now I got all the space I need to cut off. Right? By attacking my knee into that armpit, getting to my three-quarter grip, and then turning him to the ground, I've got his arm already buried where I want it. Right? To help prevent a lot of his defense. A lot of his defense here when I start attacking strangles from this Darce type position is for him to create a structure that prevents me from getting his shoulder to his neck. By going straight to this position in my three-quarter grip, right? Anything he does to pull his elbow back and try to build that structure is gonna pull me into my choke, right? Which is why I love this one, okay? So I'm gonna get to my three-quarter grip, bump, 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 right? I'm gonna slide my hand up my arm until it hits my tricep, okay? My other hand now is gonna wipe his back, and now I'm gonna pull my left elbow back to my hip. You'll notice how my hand starts on my tricep, finishes on my bicep. There's a little play there. That allows my wrist to go from the muscle on the side of his neck to the carotid artery in the front, okay? So I don't squeeze until I feel that resistance of the muscle gone, okay? Because it means I'm still too far through. It'll hurt. You might get a pain tap. They tap, fuck them. I don't care why they did. Not my fault, right? But ideally, I want to get on that carotid artery because then they can't bite through their mouth guard and ignore the pain, right? You're going to sleep. It's just the way it is. So start deep so I can get a good solid grip. I wipe their back to lock my hand in place, pull my elbow back towards my hip, then once I feel the soft, I squeeze. Okay? My knee is in his abdomen. When I Darce, I'm almost always on both knees, right? So if you can get to both knees to square your hips, great, right? I will also, as I'm spinning him to the ground here, I'll stay sprawled out because what's his reaction almost always going to be? He's going to go hook my leg. That prevents him from running his hips away, which is the second level of defense for a Darce, right? If you can't make a structure, you keep your hips away from their hips, which keeps your neck locked. I'm trying to curl him around me as I strangle him. So by tricking him into locking me into half guard, he's actually cut off one of his defense. That makes sense? I'll actually go hook his leg. So if he's not grabbing my leg, I'll actually step in and hook his heel to pull him in there, to prevent him from running away. All right, so we're gonna get them broken down, still starting from mount, go through the whole series so we feel how we got here, right? Punching through, catch them in half guard if you want, try it without too, see if you can do it both ways. Slide up, lock, chin on top of my hand, chest pointed down, pull my elbow back, squeeze. Elbows coming back to my hip, my shoulder is not raising to the sky. I'm not trying to crank his neck through. That just turns the shoulders, doesn't add pressure. Yep, pulling my elbow back to my hip, right? Slicing his throat with my thumb. Ear to ear smile. 1, 2, 3.